Hey guys, Devin here with wagonwell.com, and today's video is on the cycle of momentum. And the first stage of the cycle of momentum is getting into your peak state. So what they recommend to do to get into your peak state is to actually change your physiology. So this is what you're going to have to do to maximize your energy levels. And what's recommended to get into your peak state is to maybe just get up and jump around, dance or sing or something like that, or maybe even yell. That might get you into a hyped up, energetic state. Another thing, that could definitely change your physiology is what they recommended, like jump into an ice cold shower or ice plunge or whatever. This is something that I actually do. Tony Robbins definitely recommends this. And it is something different. I've looked into this. They actually say the cold water will get you, your energy going in the morning. And if you take a warm shower, that actually, slows you back down, gets you ready, more tired, eases your muscles. So I try to remember this in the morning, and I try to take at least a minute at the end of the shower to be ice cold and really get me going. I'm not much of a coffee drinker, so that actually is something that I do utilize. So get into your peak state, and as soon as you get into your peak state, you can find you go find your passion. It's not that you're going to find your passion. You should already know a little bit about who you are and what your passions are. But once you are in this peak state, that's when you should go right to your passion, and you're already primed with your energy, and you really want to focus on the important questions. What do you love, and what do you hate? What things can you not stand that you're not going to tolerate? These are the things that can really get you going, find what you're passionate about, the things you really want to start making changes on, maybe in your life or in society, a business that you want to create, or maybe a nonprofit or anything like that. This is a passion that you can find that you're passionate behind. You can either go start something yourself with a startup, or you could join an awesome organization or the right team that's just for you. So after you find your passion and you're in your peak state, you want to decide, commit, and resolve is what is this stage. And basically that means to just choose. Basically you're going to decide right here and now that I am doing this. It's no back and forth. It's not in between. It's like I'm deciding, okay, I got to do this. I'm getting it done. It will be done. So you decide to do it, and then once you're fully committed, you can actually, you can rest a little bit at ease by saying, hey, that's done. It's resolved. You've gotten through it. You've always wanted to get that done, and now you did. So that's why you're going to decide, commit, and resolve. Like, as soon as you decide to do it, it's basically done. So you can rest now. You can rest at ease now, knowing that your decision is what's really, helping you and driving you forward. So, but after you decide and commit and resolve, you then are going to have to make intellectual massive action. And these are actions that are going to be toward your decision. So you're going to have to be creative on whatever you're trying to achieve, and do not give up. You're going to really be thinking of everything that you can do to achieve these things. This isn't something you're going to be doing mediocrely. You're going to do whatever you need to do to achieve these results. So if it doesn't work, you go back to the square one and you repeat. Maybe even getting back into the peak state and finding your passion and deciding and committing it all over again before you can take some actually massive action that you can get behind. Don't forget, this is intellectual massive action. So once you've actually started getting into some action, the last stage is what is just to be SMART, which is an acronym. SMART, and to be honest with yourself. So basically the SMART acronym, and this is all for towards the results you're moving towards. They should be specific, and they should be measurable, achievable, realistic, and they should also be anchored in a time frame or a timeline. You should have a deadline on these things, and that will actually be part of your discipline in getting these things done. So, again, be specific of what your massive action is, what you're actually doing, and things you can actually do right now that are towards your decision, things that you can actually act upon. Be specific about them, be able to measure them. So, if you need to make phone calls and if 10 a day isn't working, can you make 20 phone calls? Is 20 working? Does 40 work? Can you get 100 phone calls done in a day? Maybe emails. How many emails can you send in a day? That's just one example. So there are things that you need to be able to measure, and so that way you can actually see what's working and see what you need to do to actually get to the next step, the things you need to change. And then make sure that these things are achievable, that you're reaching for. Be realistic, and again, be on a time frame to make sure that you are disciplined to get these things done. Everybody likes to procrastinate, but this discipline, the time frame is what really holds everybody about their procrastination, because some people's time frame is, they have to get things done earlier. Their time frame is set early, and some people's is set late. Some people like to get things done last minute, right before it's due, and that's not necessarily the best way. So, and again, if it doesn't work, go back into your flow state and actually, go back and take massive action. You already know what your passions are. You know what you've decided and committed on. Go back into your massive action on what can move you towards your goal. So that's all I really wanted to mention to you guys today. You enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you tomorrow, Monday.